1.
Right. So welcome to another installment of Fragments of Silicon's reviews. It's E3 week.
Therefore, very busy.
Yeah. We just had the Microsoft conference. Sorry, bit of a thing going on this week. But anyway, so up first we are reviewing XField Paintball 3.
This one should be fairly quick.
Yeah. I guess of note, we tried to play this game together Friday, and we're unable to get together because this game has some problems.
Right. So there's no easy way to say this. I mean, we didn't spend that much time with the game, but that's mainly because this game is pretty legitimately unfinished, even though it's technically a release game. Like, I suppose the basic...
Yeah, when I saw what this game looked like when I opened it, I thought it was early access that we were reviewing for some reason.
Yeah, no. This is like a game they... sorry, guys, you have to take over. I have to address something.
Alright. Yeah, basically, this game is supposed to be a online multiplayer paintball game. Which, though those haven't had the best rap, it's still a good one is kind of something that would be interesting. This is not a good one.
Like, yeah, for starters, I only saw one map. There might have been more than one, but
yeah. Like in the
Betty Van, are you trying to play it right now, or
no.
are you not even bothering?
I can't. This game is uncapturable for me.
Oh, auto full screen, yeah.
Not only that, but my software that I can kind of use to at least pre-record full screen games won't even detect it.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I guess I should mention for those of you looking at the video footage, that looks to be a more advanced build than what they've put out.
Yeah, maybe there's a beta that we don't qualify for or something. I don't know. But yeah, so as you'd expect, it's a paintball game. You have... I didn't see any controller options, so it's like WASD and a few other keys and mouse clicking.
Yeah.
You have paintball guns. It drops you in a field with like cushions and stuff, and then you like obstacle cushions, and then you shoot paintballs at the other team by clicking at them. The problems are less in that, which would just be like subpar if it was just that. But right now, the only mode that was available for us to play was Quick Match, which basically randomly sets up 2 teams of 2 against each other.
Yeah, it's Quick Match 2v2.
Yeah, and there are other options, but they're all grayed out. There is someone who is designated team captain, and then they like allegedly have the ability to set roles for and give like in the 30 seconds or less before the match starts, they can like draw on the map to show which way people should go or something, but that didn't really work, and when it did work, it's just a suggestion. And the cover doesn't work so well because you can get shot really easy when you think you're in cover, and as soon as you get shot, you're out for the round, which it's best 3 of 5, or of up to 5 matches. So, yeah, I didn't see any options for different kinds of gear or different character sets or anything even outside of that. So there's not really any customizability.
Though this game is apparently has a lot of licensed brands in it that their gear is supposed to be in the game, we just can't select it.
Yeah, like when I say unfinished, like it's like literally unfinished. Like
Well, when you
modes
open
aren't-
up a game and on the main menu there are like 6 options and 5 of them are grayed out, the game is unfinished.
Yeah, it's like the very bare basics are there, as in we could play a game and shoot, sort of. But it's like even that was a 2-on-2 random affair.
Like I mentioned, we tried to get together at least, and we could not. There was no option for friend matchmaking.
Yeah. I mean, 2 of us were on opposite sides, and 2 of us managed to play 2 other randos.
But yeah, it's like if every option that was there, like that looked like it was there, was actually there and worked and stuff, it would probably be like a mediocre or slightly subpar.
Like if they
game.
let me rebind
there
the
were
controls.
a couple other maps.
Yeah.
What?
I was about to say, if they let me rebind the controls and had some more maps, this could be okay.
Yeah, there's no button mapping either that I could. Well, there might have been. I don't know.
There is
I
not.
tried. Okay, yeah, you can't. And like I said, I would have preferred to use a controller because I'm better that way. But I know that's like super rare. So.
But yeah, this is not a game I would recommend.
Yeah, and and I guess we're kind of jumping to the end here, but the worst part is that it's a $30 game, and I tell you right now, if you want a first-person shooter for $30, buy Doom.
Yeah.
I don't even like Doom, but I can tell you that is
Just about anything more than this.
Yeah.
Like,
Doom at time of recording is like $20.
Or buy like Doom. 2 copies of Duck Game, one for you and one for a friend.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we could go on for hours on the games that are better than this. That we feature on the show, even.
Yeah, I'm hoping, honestly, that this game gets, like, completed.
Yeah, I was about to say, to the devs' credit, though, they have mentioned that they're going to be working on updates for the game. So, in a few months, this might be a game worth looking into, but not at $30.
Yeah, it's also
they'd have to do some massive overhauls to make it worth $30.
Also worth noting that the game itself is kind of broken.
Yeah, I've had it crash on me twice
while trying to load or whatever.
Also, it's got some of the worst camera movement I've ever seen in an FPS.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Also, I couldn't really move.
Neither could I.
Yeah, so another bit of warning about this game. I suppose to its credit, there's a configuration for AZERTY keyboards. Like,
yeah, and it seemed like the default language of the game was French, but it didn't look French to me.
Yeah, I think this might be. I'm not sure which country this comes from, but it's clearly from Europe. The fact that it has AZERTY support is kind of a giveaway there. Like, that's a popular European standard. It's like this might be British, this might be Norwegian. I'm not exactly sure.
We haven't
and to clarify, in the settings there is an option for to use a controller, but it's not selectable.
Yeah, it's like
which is another aspect of the not finished.
Yeah, it's like 90% of the game is literally missing. I don't. the production values are pretty non-existent. Like,
Yeah, I'm scrolled down a little bit to see what's included with version 1.1. Basically, gameplay with the strategy tool, the paintball physics engine, and supposedly 4 maps. That's not enough to warrant $30.
oh god,
Nope.
no. Also,
Like,
the
that's not even
music-
enough to warrant 10.
Okay, so the music is another production failure. I mean, the rap song is pretty bad, but the thing is, it plays on for 3 minutes and it doesn't loop.
Mhm.
So, and there's only one track, so you get this thing playing, and then it'll just stop.
Yeah, if you haven't gotten into a game. When you get back to the main menu, it will start again, but...
Mm-hmm.
So, we could go on and on about the game's faults and fissures and, general awfulness.
Yeah,
But I think we've made our point.
this is one of those I might look at again in a few months and see if it's even worth looking at a Steam sale or if it's just hot garbage.
Yeah, and looking at it, the other reviews seem to be about the same. Not done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like it was just wrong for us, because I got concerned about that.
Yeah. Well, it's like all of our copies didn't work in the exact same fashion.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a giveaway. Yeah. So when it comes down to it, in its current form, XField Paintball 3 is honestly one of the worst games we've ever covered on this.
Yeah,
for-
if this game ever comes down to $5, it might be worth getting as speculation that it will be improved into something worth that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, that's it's kind of a dubious process.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'll be honest, I don't know why this exited early access, because this is still clearly, something that should be in early access.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Street
just,
Fighter V was more finished than this.
I'm like,
And for those of you who know the story of Street Fighter V, that's a thing.
oh, Dead Cells is more finished, and that's
Okay.
that's more, and that's still only half a game. Like,
Yeah, just looking at the trailer footage here, it looks like it could be competent, but it's not all there.
phrasing, like, but yeah,
something heralding tale about not going off trailer footage.
yeah, I'm like, it's like, I really, it's really hard to gauge how fixable this is, especially since,
Yeah, without knowing what engine they're using, it's hard to be like, oh, they
I
could
can't
just...
even say it's broken,
Yeah.
because, like, if you sold me a car and the car was like 4 tires and an axle and like half a chassis, I wouldn't say that's a broken car. I'd say that's a car that's not there. There are literally not enough pieces there to tell whether the game is broken or not.
Yeah.
yeah, so I've seen a few positive reviews, but
I almost
know.
wonder if those are troll reviews, I'm gonna be honest.
well, there's a lot of negative reviews as well.
Yeah, that's why I wonder if those positive ones are troll reviews.
And this is another one to add to the pile, I suppose. No.
Yeah, this basically avoid this one for now. If they actually overhaul and make it into something competent, look at it. But in its current state, just stay away. Don't even think about putting money towards this.
It's not even like it's not, and it's just not like modes that they need to bring in. Like, they need to bring in all the options, all the matchmaking. Like,
Yeah,
And key binding, which looks like is intended to be there but isn't.
Right.
Yeah, it's it's pretty messed up. I'm like, you know, so you know, really not much more to say. Like this, there's a good chance this game is going to end up on our worst of list.
If we remember it exists.
I'm like, the $30 is really sticks in my mind.
Golix,
Yeah.
trust me, we will. I make a list, remember?
Like,
Yeah, that's the disturbing thing about this, is that it's a $30 game.
yeah, it's like, you know, they're asking $30 for this. I'm like, and I just, I'm like, at $5, I couldn't say yes. This is just such an emphatic no that, you know, uh, and I'm just stunned at the audacity on the developer slash publisher to charge that much for such a roughshod product. Now, we don't go out of our way to slam products on this program, but you know, when we see something this egregious, it has to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, with that in mind, after a short break, we'll be back with Zomboid Remastered, our second game. Yeah, it's a clicker game. It's the first one we've done in a really long while, and this is definitely like the most conventional clicker game we've handled thus far. What we thought about it, the results may surprise you actually. More on that in a bit.